Hi guys, it's Lynn with Katie Lynn's Creations. So we are going to work on tension tonight and maybe a little bit about how to do names with all of that. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. We are trying to grow and learn together. So here we go. Somebody has asked for tension and we are going to show you several options of tension. So there are like tension gadgets that you can purchase, which are like this. This is a digital one. It's about $100, and then you have to have the little insert for an L size bobbin, which is a little extra money too. So you buy this, then you have to buy the insert, because you can use L or M. And M are for like your long arm quilting machine that I have over there, and L is for our embroidery machines. So let's turn this on. All right. As you can see, the bobbin fits in here, goes around here, up and down, and then I have it here, and as I pull it, you will get a reading, and you want to try and get a steady reading, and you want it to be about, I think, 18 to 25. It's a little bit high. So there is a spot on here with your little screwdriver that you can just give it a little turn, and as you can see, it's gone down to about a 27, so it still could go down a little bit. Now I will put a link in here to Madeira USA Threads. They have a great little thing that tells you tension. I'm going to put it in the link below. See if I can pull it up and kind of show you what we're looking for with our tension. Got a glare there. All right, let's try this a different way. Okay, so we're gonna switch here, so give me just a minute. All right. If you can see my iPad, it shows you what to do. This top tension is too loose, so you're gonna wanna turn it this way. Top tension is too tight, you'll turn it this way. And then you have your tension, you can see the white there. Normally you about want it, let's see what it says, about a third of the bobbin thread should show running down the center. So when you get that, that tells you where you need to be. So then you're like, okay, well, how, I don't have no design to do a tension thread. So if you come over to your machine, we have an option on here where we can do lettering. So you are going to go on that option, and you see down here, let's see if I can get any closer. Okay. Right there, you see the lettering. So you're going to pick the lettering. Okay, so I saw a gentleman, and he had H's. H's would be a definitely good thing to put on your machine. So you're going to go H, H, H. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. And here it tells you the font size, so you can make them a little bit bigger. So let's say here, we're going to highlight it, we're going to clear it, and say we are going to go to 30. So one more, that makes it 30. and font distance, and it tells you here 0 to 100 millimeters. Here, 5 to 100 millimeters is the size that that font will go. So I don't mess with the density or anything like that, or any of that. So we are going to want these to be changed into individual colors. So here it says colored numbers. Here you want that on. And then there's your choice of A, B, C, different types of fonts. Okay, you want a pretty bold font. So we're gonna pick that one. Okay, so there we go. We have that, and then we're gonna hit OK, and it will generate it. So there you have your tension design to help you adjust your tension. So then you have to go back down here and let's go ahead and put a little bit of distance between these. So let's go 5, 0. So we're gonna do 5. You have to hit OK again. It will regenerate. So you notice it made spaces there. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to hold my iPod up here so that you can see this. Sorry for the screen flashing and stuff, but so it's regenerated. So now we have to save it. So we hit this button right here. See that icon right there? That's the save button. It will save that into your memory. So we're going to exit out of here. Okay, we're going to go back into here. And here you go. Here's the design. I've made a couple. So this is where, if you wanted to make a name, you could put a name there, sorry. And you save it, and then you would actually add it. So if you go here and picked a design, and then you would pick another design. Wait a minute. So here you go. So I have love. Okay. So it shows here, you have Katie and your design. And you need to hit OK. So there it is. It is right there. So you actually have 2 names in there now. And the spacing of where the name is a little bit different. I may have to do a video just on this. But this is where you add the names on the machine. Now, if you have a program, you could add that as well on a program on your computer. Okay, so let's exit out of here. I may have to do it on just emerging. So now we're going to go over here to our design that we just created. So you could actually duplicate this, copy it 4 times into this. And you could have 4 different things in your hoop to do all 12 needles. But for this video, we are only going to show this one. So we're going to hit OK. Let's see, make sure we're doing this right. Okay. Design number is used. You gotta remember to be out of embroidery mode, because then that's when it limits you to what you can do. It won't let me pull that design in. So now we'll go back, hit that, hit OK. It reads it. And of course, it is too big for this particular hoop that I made. I do have one that I made earlier. I think that's the one. For the hoop size I wanted to do this demonstration on. So I've already got my hoop picked out and everything. Okay, So we go ahead and do our set start, hit OK, let it do its thing. Hang on, bear with me. This is just not easy to do by yourself. Okay. So now, as you notice, they're all different colors. So that gives you the option to go in here and put the colors that you need to check. So one is going to be white, and then we're going to do black, number 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have them all 6. Now here's another thing I learned the other day too, is if you're putting in your numbers and the design has 18 color changes, you need to make sure that you are all the way at the end of this before you say okay, because wherever that is, it will only remember up to there. And I couldn't figure out why I kept having problems. It's like, why am I just put that all in there. What am I doing wrong? So make sure you're at the end when you hit okay. And then you hit yes. So we are good and ready to go. So I gotta put my bobbin in. Okay, I got my bobbin in, and then I always like to do, okay, we're gonna hit our start. It'll go around. I always like to do my float, and I wanna make sure that my needle is down so that I am not going to hit any edges. I switch fingers to this side. All right. So I'm not gonna hit the hoop. That's always something I always do every time, no matter what I am doing. I always do that, okay? So now we are ready to start the first thing here. And then I don't know if you've noticed these little things here. If you've got like 2 or 3 threads you just put on, you can actually put that around there to get it out of the way until the machine cuts it again. All right. So I did put white on the first one. So I'm gonna skip the white, because with the white you have to do the white just a little bit different, because you need your bobbin to be a different color on the white. So I want to skip forward. So how am I going to skip forward? So we are going to go ahead and start, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut this so that I can go into this little icon right here. You see the little cone and the plus and negative? That's how to go forward and backwards. Now I can tell you here, this is just going to go back stitches. The needle means it's only going to go back a few stitches. So I actually want to go ahead 1 color. So if you hit that plus, it moves ahead 1 color. If you hit a negative, that's going to go back 1 color. So let's go ahead and hit that. So now I'm ready to start on a different color. So go ahead and start. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull it off to show you. All right. Density looks a little bit low on that, but let's see if I can get this in the light. And tension's probably a little bit tight and density's not real good on that design. So let me show you the one I did earlier. Kind of give you this example of what you're looking for. You can see here, right there, a third and white, your tension, okay? So this is what you're looking for. So if you're getting it to where it is two, this one you can't quite see. Hang on, give me just a second. See, that almost looks, this one almost looks like it is too much of the upper thread coming under. So then you would adjust it. I'm gonna switch back to the design I had right there. Oops, give me a second. All right, so I'm gonna switch to the design for this one. Got to get out of the embroidery mode. Can't do nothing until you're out of the embroidery mode. So we'll go here, hit OK. It's the design. You notice there's a little bit off there. If you just go back into here and hit the frame that you want, it recenters it. So we're ready to go. OK. Start set. And what color was that? That was the teal, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is going to be, let's say we'll make this 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So I am going to see if we can get this a little bit better. Yeah, that is just not real good. So we need to adjust that. So we have too much of the upper bobbin showing. So that means it's probably too loose. And so my picture tells me, and you can print this off, oops, from their website. You can print this off. If you want some information, you can print that off. There is a link in there to print it off. So we're too loose on that one, it looks like. So then we are going to turn the knobs that way, and that is 4. So right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the one here. So it needs to go this way. So we just turn it, oh, say 2, and see how it runs. So we're going to go ahead and start our machine. Now, as you can see, I got the wrong color on there. So we could go ahead and stop that real quick, because that's not the one color we want to work on. So what I'm going to do is let it finishing up, stop right there. I'm going to cut it. Okay, and you can do this manually. We are going to go here. right here. It's still on auto. Okay, and I need to go over a couple colors. So this little button right here, I can move my needle to the one I need. So it's actually 6. And so I've moved the needle to 6. That's still on manual. It will stop after that. And if you go right up here, you will see it tells you needle 6. So now let's see if we can get this adjusted. Hit start here. And it stops because it's still in manual. Now, if you want it to go back to the next letter, then you put it back on to automatic. Let's see. Don't know. It's so hard to see this light color. So that is how you keep checking your tension. Now, for white, let's go ahead and do a white one, okay? And with white, you're going to want a different color. All right, so we are going to put that in, okay? Thread down, come to your thing, put that up through there, pull it through, and 1, 2. Put it in your machine. Listen for the click so that you know you have that bobbin in there. All right. So now we are going to go, and I'm going to keep it in manual because I'm going to change it to white. Oops, wrong one. So if you were working on one design, one thing, and you kept wanting, you weren't quite getting it right, then you could keep it on manual, or you could go to the next color until you're happy. So we are going to needle 1. Quiet. Shh. Let's see what we got here. So here, let's see if I can get back here a little bit. you would be able to see your white in the middle. And it seems like it's off a little bit because it's off more to one side. So I think we probably need to, because I think I loosened that. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I'm not sure. So we'll try it again. And I do have dyslexia, so I may have just done that backwards. I need to, my left and right is challenging some days. So let's try it again. And we'll go to the next stage. And I'm only going to do half of it just to see here. Cut. Lift up and pull. What do we got? So it's still a little bit off. Oh, no, it's not. You can barely see the white over here. It's like, it's kind of pulling into the fabric right there. So I have a third over here, and it looks like I have a third here, sorry. So that's how you would adjust your white, a colored bobbin, okay? Then we also have, with the, let's see if I can. With this, you can also do the top tension. But I found it very challenging for this. I found this very challenging to do this because it's never steady. So you would, if you did this, you would pull your thread out. And something to learn is kind of, if you're tactile, you can learn how tight the thread is sometimes. Some days I do really good at that, and others I don't. So, now this one, and I think, let's see, can't quite see me. So this one, right now, and you want to try and stay steady, that's about 175, 180, 163. And in our little cheat sheet that I will post, it tells you that your tension on top should run about 120 for polyester to 150. So we're running just a little bit more. Come on, get started. So you kind of have to. So this one's a little bit tight, but I've done my test on the bottom, and it looked good. So I'm okay with where it's at right now. But those are some of the things that you can use to help get your tension better. So I hope this helped you. Kind of a little bit all over the place some days, but please forgive me. And hopefully this helped with the tension. I will post this in the bottom, and so you'll be able to find that information, and you can print it off, and then you'll have an idea and you can put it by your machine to help you when you are working on your tension. Now, I will do another video on the names and stuff and try and teach you how to do it on there if you'd like. So thanks for watching. Hope this helped you. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and if you want information about the machine, there's a email for Katie Lynn's Creations that you can contact, and I can send you information about the machine. So thank you very much. You guys have a great night. Bye.